They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. They face 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard. Davis heading in motion. A handoff, and this is Vidal.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Davis going in motion. On 2nd down, here's Herbert.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession. Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, KC. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through.
And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give this to Vidal. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll get this out wide, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's 2nd down. Now, Mahomes. Now he takes off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
15.
So we... Here comes 3rd and 6.
Color. Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Velus Jones. Touchdown, Chiefs. That his 16th touchdown of the year. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now. It's Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. They'll run with Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. Herbert now on 1st down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs will have great field position right around midfield.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
15. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10.
43, 43, 50, yellow, 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 yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Herbert to the air again. That caught by Davis. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now Herbert again. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Darius Davis. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers get back in it. It is 21-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go play action with Mahomes. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he gets that to Hardman. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Attack! Yellow! Attack!
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one is complete to Hardman.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Hey, 43. Right side.
Try and run for the first down with Jones. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. And goal.
Hey, 57. Come back. Right side.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here's Darius Davis from his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
We'll try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On second down, Pacheco. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. To throw, it's Herbert. Open man is Davis. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Throwing, Herbert. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, L.A. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now Herbert. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Throwing now is Herbert. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 28, Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
They motion a receiver right. First down throw, Mahomes. Going up top. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They'll run it here with Jones. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Velus Jones. Touchdown, KC. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. Once again, it's Pacheco. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So, both teams... Second down and 8. Pistol here for Herbert. He'll check that down to Pacheco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2. A handoff to Pacheco. They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defense.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro. In there to bag another one.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd down and 9. Now, Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Fall down these two. Hey, 43. Yellow. Where's on?
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Yellow. Okay. Where's on?
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Butker now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Finding the tight end. Here's Will Dissly. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On 1st down, Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Herbert to the air again. He connects with Dissly. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to edge a bit closer.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Yellow! Attack, attack!
They go play action with Mahomes. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. Inside the 20. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play.